Hello, hello, hello to you. This is the Inspirational Treasure, and I just want to give you a short message. Is that cool? All right. I see you. I see you. I know this is virtual. This is a whole virtual setting, but I see you. I see your potential. I see your strength. I see your determination. I see all the things you try to stuff away so people won't think that you're trying to play too big. I see that. I see you. I see you trying. I see you putting forth an effort just to wake up in the morning. And anybody who's ever dealt with anything that caused them to need to just rest in all day, then you understand what I'm saying. I see when you put your feet on the floor to walk to the restroom. I see when you get up just to try to fix your children something to eat. I see you. I see the depression. Yes, I do. I see the sadness. I see the overwhelm. I see all of it. I see that you feel like you are not good enough in this season. But let me tell you something. The inspirational treasure is a combination of a lot of different hats that I wear. The coach treasure, the minister, apostle treasure, the author, Shalonda treasure, Williams-Lynard, the motivational speaker, the actress, the playwright, the spoken word artist. I'm all of those people because I begin to recognize something about myself, that God sees me just as I am. So I see you. I see the one that keeps trying to be pushed to the side, pushed down, moved out of the way. I see you. With my eyes closed, I see you. With my eyes open, I see you. With my ears open, I hear you. You are not alone. Depression may try to creep up. Depression may try to hold you bound. But I am asking you to make a determination today. What's that determination? I need you to choose your pression. I need you to rethink. I need you to rethink how you are going to do life. What are you going to allow to be your pression or pressure? Are you going to be depressed or are you going to be oppressed? You get to choose. But no longer can you believe that you're not seen because I just told you that I see you. But you don't know me. I know me. I know my friends, my family, my sisters, my coachees, my mentees. I know my members, people who experience depression and sadness and overwhelm and bereavement on a regular basis. I know a few people who know a few things about being depressed. So I see you. But what I know is that the same way that I was able to press up, the same way that some of my coachees were able to press up, the same way that we've seen it been done for generations upon generations upon generations, the press up, you can do that. I have a coaching community called Inspired Uppression. And what are we saying? We just want to inspire today's women to make healthy their mental. Why? Because it's in your mind, it's in your soul, your mind, your will, and your emotions that you make a decision that you are going to live the best life that you can live. That you're going to wake up every day with the go get 'em. That even if it's just me sitting up in the bed today, I'm going to do it. And then tomorrow I'll be able to sit up and scoot up. And then the next day I'll be able to sit up, scoot up, and put my feet on the floor. And the next day I'll be able to sit up, scoot up, put my feet on the floor, and get up. It may take you longer, but it's still possible. Some people say, oh, y'all just need to get up and get over it. That's just because they don't fully understand. And that's okay. Give them grace. Forgive them for what they do not know. But what I know is that I see you and every bit of potential that you have. And I know that you can push past this place that you're in into the next place, which is your destiny. I have a saying, do it moment by moment, because moments make days and days make lifetimes. Coach Treasure is who she is because I decided I wanted to help other people to live better than they were. My first area of expertise was self-worth building because God brought me through by building my self-esteem. I was low. I felt like I was nothing. I felt like I was just a sex machine. That's all they really cared about. But even when that began to change, and they didn't stay for that either. So what is it? Who am I? What am I doing? when I was diagnosed with mental illness, when I was diagnosed with diabetes and diagnosed with fibromyalgia and diagnosed with all these different things, one thing on top of the other thing on top of the other thing that said, girl, you might as well just lay down and don't you dare get up. I refuse. See, the enemy can only make suggestions, and you have to choose whether you're going to follow them or not. So I want you to choose your pression. Below, I have a link. I have a link below. And I want you to register for my 3 days, just 3 days of rethinking your pression. Start there. You may think that you don't have any idea. What am I supposed to do? You telling me don't be depressed? I'm telling you to determine that depression won't keep you, hold you, and rule you. You have control. Be it going to the doctor and get your medicine, being taking little steps at a time, working with your counselors, your coaches, your therapists, whatever you have to do. But when you make that determination, can't nothing or nobody stop you from making a move. So I'm telling you, today you sit up. Tomorrow you sit up and you scoot up. The next day you sit up, you scoot up, and you put your feet on the floor. And then the next day you sit up, scoot up, put your feet on the floor, and stand up. And guess what? You got support in doing it. Listen, also below is a link to our Facebook group. Ladies, if you want to join us just for everyday encouragement and challenges, and when I say challenges, I don't mean overwhelming challenges. I mean just little things to get your mind going, to make you think a little bit, to remind you that you are more than what you think you are. I want you to understand that I'm not just doing this based on the practice that I've learned from all of my certifications or education, but I'm talking experience. I'm talking about the fact that at one point in my life, if my mother didn't have a key to my house, nobody would have got in. I've been pregnant 6 times, and 5 of those 6 times, I was in the deepest depression of my life for 3 months, in pain. I understand, and I see you. Depression doesn't have to be your life. You have to put yourself in a space with people who can empower you, encourage you. When you don't have anything else to give, they'll give it. The strong bears the infirmity of the weak, right? So let's do this. You need us. We need you. And we see you. So below, 3 days of rethinking your pression. And if you want to, join our private Facebook group, Inspired Oppression. See, I just made a mistake. And I don't feel bad because I love you just because I can. And I believe you love me too. Listen, join us. Don't be ashamed. I'll see you on the other side of this. Talk to you later.